Hello Gemini, Cancer, Cusp, how are you? Welcome to or welcome back to Told Us Love Tarot. This is for people born June 17th through the 23rd. If you're a Gemini, the 17th through the 20th, you should check out the Gemini readings. If you're a Cancer, the 21st through the 23rd, you should check out the Cancer readings. But since this is a whole Gemini, Cancer, Cusp, I wouldn't say not to check out the complete opposite ones. If you're a Cancer, checking out Gemini. If you're Gemini, checking out Cancer, because there could be something there for you. As I'll always say too, if this resonates, give it a like. Still check out all the other readings and the ones that are in your chart, your rising, your moon, your sun. This would be your sun, your Venus, or if you have a bunch of placements in your chart, check out those readings. There could be a message there for you. And just by watching, you're helping the channel as I push my little YouTube baby named after a Jimi Hendrix song to be a hustle of my own. And as I said in the Gemini reading yesterday, I think it was yesterday, that I am manifesting Told Us Love LLC. And with your help, by liking, watching the other videos, showing a friend, all your support helps that happen. And I appreciate you, Gemini, Cancer, Cusps. If you're interested in a reading, you can email me at toldaslovetarot@gmail.com and we can schedule one for later today, depending on when you're watching this. I have a lot of open flexibility right now, and yeah, let's book a reading. I'm very appreciative of your emails, your comments, and your donations and gifts at my Cash App and Venmo, as I've been very honest and open about this being an side income for me right now, as I'd love to see it grow to, like any mother, love to see their baby grow, to see what it could turn into, all the places you will go, as I quote Dr. Seuss right now. So thank you, Gemini, Cancer, Cusp, for all your support and your good energy and vibes. I just really appreciate it. And if anybody had told me when I started this that my biggest viewers and supporters would be fellow Gemini, Cancer, Cusps, I would have been like, no way. Because I'm shunned in like the astrology world on Facebook. If you even mention a cusp, you're like crucified on the spot. So it's just, I like to be an encourager of you doing your own research, but I love to be the catalyst to get you to go do that. You feel me? I've had quite a few people, I had no idea about cusps. Well, now you know. Now go research and let me know how much of it resonates with you. Because I can tell you, I've met at least 5 other Gemini, Cancer, Cusp people I've known in my life. And one thing I know that we all have in common is we all have beautiful eyes. I know that sounds really pretentious, but the 5 of them all have blue eyes. And me, 6 blue eyes. Now, someone out there is like, that doesn't mean shit, but it's one common thread, and this is what I do. I find common threads between people, and then I talk about the things that I notice that these people have in common. What else do they all have in common, including myself? We're all tall, much taller than other people. So I'm sure there's a short, brown-eyed Gemini, Cancer, Cusp out there who's like, bitch. But it's just, you must have unique eyes then. There's something about eyes with Gemini, Cancer, Cusps. I'm leaving it at that. So there's a message for someone about that. Maybe you need to get your eyes checked. I have some definite pre-messages, and what's funny is I start writing them down and I'm like, this sounds familiar. This sounds familiar. And I realize, shit, this is like really similar to the last message I got for them. And it's not like I'm thinking, I don't go back and read. I just start thinking about what's going on and what I'm noticing and things that are happening around me, and then I start writing things down that are coming to my head, and I'm realizing like This is a repeat message. Like, I've said this before. It's like a level gets unlocked back here. But, so similar message to ones we've had in the past, but as always, take what makes sense to you, and if it doesn't, I guess just fuck it. Gemini, Cancer. Something about growth, something about change, something about acknowledging there's been a growth or change. You could actually have a growth on you that you need to have looked at because it's changed, and that's not a good sign. I also am thinking about someone's growth and then in regards to like weight and appearance, how it's changed. I felt this maturity. I kept hearing classier. I was thinking maturity in the sense of someone acknowledging people, places, and things that they need to remove from their life, and people, places, and things who they should be keeping in touch with and connecting more with. Something about with family, like someone's, maybe even priorities here have changed a bit, and realizing like where they used to prioritize their time and energy, there's been a maturity here. Someone growing up, which goes with growth, which goes with like my last messages, but I was hearing like staying out of trouble, whatever trouble means to you. It doesn't have to be like literally getting in trouble, but you may have been like someone who's pretty social and always out and having fun and part of the ruckus, but you've been, there's been some sort of, I don't want to say silence of it, but you just haven't been into it. It could be a maturing thing, but then again, I describe myself as like I'm really, really social, and then I go into like waves of like I stay in all the time, and then I'm really, really social. Right now, I think someone is like staying out of trouble, staying around family. I even got blocking. Someone could be just going through their list of people and blocking, or unblocking, but blocking certain people that it's like, it's people who were part of your former self. I feel like there's a smaller circle here around a Gemini, Cancer, because you've looked at yourself and what you were okay with and a part of in the past, and acknowledging that it was bad behavior. You either allowed yourself to be treated in types of ways that you look back now and it's like, why did I ever allow myself to be treated that way? Badly. But I think it's also looking back at people who you were hanging around with, dating, associating with, friends with, and looking at how you had this bad behavior when you were with them. I got heavy being disgusted by someone's actions. Maybe you heard something, you saw something, you went creeping and found something out, but you were like disgusted by someone's actions. And it's, this goes back to, you could have been going along with someone's bad behavior. You knew it was wrong, but maybe you were sucked in, you were inside the box, you were stuck. And then it's not until you were outside the box, separate from the situation, where you're disgusted by the actions that you had been okay with in the past. This is more than just one situation. This is seeing things that your former lover is posting on social media, and you're disgusted by it, and you can't believe that you were ever in a relationship with this person. You're seeing someone be tagged in this TikTok where they're making fun of people's mental health or making fun of someone's weight, and you're seeing this and you are like disgusted that you used to be okay with this person or used to engage in shit like that. It's almost like you're hearing what someone's been up to or what they've been doing, and you're like, I can't believe I ever used to be okay with this. I think there's a heavy reflection on the self and looking at what one used to be okay with and what one used to do and how they acted. I think I've said this in another reading before, but I got an essence of like someone being asked what is either going on with someone or what happened. Like, what happened with this person, or how is this person doing, because you know. This could be in regards to someone's health. This could be in regard to someone's bad behavior. You're being asked because you were okay with it in the past, but you've done blocking, you've done some growing up. This trouble, like staying out of trouble, is the bad behavior and the bad actions, and it might not even be illegal. It's just you consider it like demoralizing, immature, stupid, negative behavior and actions by people that you used to associate with, or you could be related to these people, or they were once your really good friend, or again, like I said, this is an ex, and you're just like disgusted by their behaviors and actions, and like you're like disgusted to know that you used to like post pictures with this person. I'm hearing like that you introduce them to your family because you look at them and the situation so differently. It's a really kind of shitty feeling here, and I feel for you, Gemini, Cancer, Cusp, because I listed 4 people that it related to in my situation just within the past like week, just down to like within the past morning hours. These things that all resonated with me, that all connected, that I'm like, this is part of a Gemini, Cancer, Cusp reading and a message. Focusing on family, focusing on solos, maybe you're a singer, but focusing on a solo stuff, smaller circle. Maybe you've cut off 4 people recently, or you cut off 4 people within the year. What did I say? Like within the hour, within the past week. But it's heavy reflective of behaviors you used to allow that were either not good for you, not nice to you, or you're just looking at the behaviors of the people who you used to be associated with, and you are just like saddened and disgusted by like how these people have acted. And there could be someone out there like, I've like prayed for them because that's not normal to do that. It's not nice to be like that. I can't believe I ever allowed myself to put up with this shit. Your ability to see through me, know when or if I'm lying, scares me. How many times have we gotten this in the Gemini, Cancer, Cusp readings? Isn't this the one from June 7th that went off? That's my title, where I'm looking like this and it said envy. I also wanted to say, and this is a pre-message, and this goes back to like disgusted by some people's actions and riding solo now. Like if you are riding more solo, doing more things on your own, I think it's because you are in a level where You don't put up with bullshit. You call bullshit out. And that intimidates and honestly scares people, because not everyone wants to face the truth. Not everyone wants to grow up. Not everyone wants to have to do the blocking. But if you have someone around you who is like scared that you can see through them, and when they're lying, why do you have someone around you who's lying? Or why would you want someone around you who would try to pull one over on you and they don't like that you can see through them? This is me talking to myself right now. Modern family. The weak and heartless energy. So a lot of quotes here. This could be someone you already talked to. Beautiful. I can't stop thinking of you or us. You, us. Seeing the good in people. Being duped. Sucker. Naive. All right, so this weird first thing I'm thinking, but it, yep, resonates. There's someone around you, Gemini, Cancer, Cusp, or either this is you. This is gonna hurt someone's feelings. It's like they think they're a badass. They think they're like, I'm a bad boy, I'm a badass, or I'm a tough guy, I'm getting like Drake wannabe. I just keep like someone thinking like, I'm a certified lover boy, or like some shit like that. I'm heartless, but they're not. So I started thinking of like sister from another mister, or brother from another mother. You could have someone who you're really close to, who you consider family, who's not technically your family, but in your eyes, they're family. This is like your idea of family. There's someone, again, here who thinks they are like such a player. This is the person who you can see through, and you realize like all right, this is someone who you can realize when they're like trying to be on their game, or I just saw this. This could be someone calling you out, Gemini, Cancer, Cusp. Someone telling you, you think you act like you're heartless and like you're all out here, but you're actually a beautiful person who sees the good in people. Someone can't stop thinking about you, or you haven't been able to stop thinking about this person. I feel like there is someone who thinks it's absolutely beautiful that this person sees the like the beauty and good in people in the world. They may seem like they're naive, but I don't think they are. They just see the good in people, and that they give them the benefit of the doubt. I think this is the person who has the ability to see through people and figure if they're lying or not. And they always go forward with a foot forward of seeing the good in people. They find themselves matched with or connected to someone who thinks they're like this Drake certified lover boy. I'm getting Doja Cat, who thinks she's like, I don't really got no type. You know what I mean? Like, I just want to fuck all night. There's this beautiful person who has these special abilities to read people. And they read the person who acts like they're the Weeknd with pussy falling out the pocket. It scares this person that they can see that they see through that facade of I'm heartless, because this person has an ability. I wrote it even. I'm thinking a beautiful ability to see through you, or you see through them. And this is something that I think could be the beginning of making what will be a family, because it's doing things in a non-nuclear 1950s type family looking way. So that would be first comes love, then comes marriage, then comes baby in the baby carriage, leave it to beaver shit, Pleasantville, Seventh Heaven. A modern family, it's like all rules are out the window. It's just genuinely, and I believe, what's in the best interests of the children, or like the mental health of people. If you and a group of friends have lived together for 30 years, you're a fucking family. And if that's what's been best for you, that's what's been best for you. That's a modern family. But I feel this feeling of like a modern, like it's not a modern way of beginning a family. It's kind of like backwards. Maybe someone can't stop thinking of having a family with you, Gemini, or you, Gemini, Cancer, Cusp, or you with them. But someone here has an ability to either see through you or you through them. And it's like in these moments of where you're able to see through this person or them through you, that it scares you because it shows how close you guys are. Someone's like, I'm the Weeknd, heartless, not wanting to admit that this is actually my modern fam. Like I hope that makes sense to someone, because this is very ass backwards. This is I almost just wanted to say duping someone into a relationship, but I don't think it's that. I think it's I have to give my family my attention. It's not you. It'll be okay. I can't lie or try to manipulate you. I like and respect you too much. That's another one you keep getting. I keep wanting to say like a tough guy, that someone sees through it, and it's like the fact that you can see through them or they can see through you is like beautiful / scary at the same time, and what is part of this attraction. This could be someone who's already in your life. This could be someone who you had a fling with, had a date with. The Virgo card just came out. This could be someone, I want to say that you already dated. So, Ace of Cups reversed. My face. The Hermit. Four of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Followed by the Emperor. Followed by the King of Wands. Followed by the Moon. Followed by the World. Wow. The moon and the world? That to me right off the bat I'm just thinking about being outside, looking up at the moon and two people at a distance. It's like, what fucking movie is that? I don't even know. Maybe Apollo 13 I'm thinking of. Where it's like they're both staring at the same moon. Maybe it's Sleepless in Seattle. Even though they're in different parts of the world, they're still looking up at the same moon. There's the Emperor is Aries, followed by King of Wands, which is fire energy, and that'd be Aries again. But Sagittarius, Leo. And Sagittarius is here. Wow. Nine of Swords reversed. Ace of Pentacles is now, not reversed, upright. Ace of Pentacles is now at the bottom of the deck here. Wow, Ace of Cups reversed and Ace of Pentacles reversed. With the Hermit, this speaks of definitely like I think I see what it is. It's like someone rescinding their love, taking back their love, taking back their effort. Someone could like fishing or is like a fisherman. Like I'm seeing someone go fishing right now. And while it's like they're fishing alone and they're thinking. Someone's thoughts are like driving them nuts, and that goes with I can't stop thinking of you, us. Their brain is on fire and there's only one person that can put out the fire. That's that Ace of Cups over here. Their brain is on fire. What the fuck is that? The Magician. That's Gemini Aries energy. So Aries has showed up a bunch already. Even though they're not here right now. We got, well, yeah, we do. We have Aries, Gemini, and Virgo. Oh, Page of Cups, followed by the Ace of Cups, upright, and then the Eight of Wands, reverse, followed by Four of Wands. Someone needs to apologize. Four of Pentacles, and they are not apologizing. They think about it. They think about what ended a connection. This could be a friendship. It could be a relationship. They think about what ended it. They know that they may have tried to offer a minuscule pebble of an apology, and they realized that it didn't fucking work. Okay? It did not work. An Ace of Cups is needed here. Not a Page of fucking Cups. This person wanted to manifest an apology, a love, a whatever, with just a Page of Cups and not an Ace of Cups. And an Ace of Cups was needed. That Ace of Cups is in reverse because that's not what was offered, but that's what was needed. I feel like that Eight of Wands here is like someone thought that they could just like kind of reach out, offer maybe, it's like not wanting to give too much, but like for what led to this, with the Pentacles being removed and the Ace of Cups, that is like an ending of an emotional ending where there was stability. Could this be a job? Yeah, I guess. I feel like I've had this in a reading for you guys too, where it's like they're the ones who did you dirty, but they're the ones that's trying to get you to come and apologize. That Magician is trying to make that Ace of Cups happen. That Ace of Cups is supposed to come to him or her without them having to do anything because they're in hermit mode. So they think and they think and they think and they think and they think that this will work. But all they're doing is keeping themselves stuck in their own thoughts with things left unsaid. Because all they've either offered was a little ass Page of Cups when an Ace of Cups is needed, or it's like there's something about pride here. Someone not wanting to have to even offer any apology to get this back, or to not wanting to have to put in any effort to try to get this. They want it to just come to them. Shit. I think this is the King of Wands. King of Wands reversed. More Aries energy, Sagittarius, Leo. I'm flying over towards the Hermit. That is the person who is it's like they're waiting for something to come to them. The Devil reverse just flew out. That's Capricorn energy. I'm hearing like not wanting to have to take any ownership. It's like wanting someone to come to them and beg to be forgiven or allowed back in their life, when it's like they're the ones that were a part of this as well. Someone had a whole connection, a whole established relationship, job, something, and it was juggled and dropped. It's almost like someone was in a whole connection with someone. This could be a rental agreement. It could be some sort of like, or a commitment, like a relationship. You were in one already and you started to entertain or engage, like entertain. This is kind of rough, but it's what I'm getting. It's like, It's someone who wanted to have their cake and eat it too. It's like they had a whole commitment, connection, responsibility here. They wanted to act like they could handle entertaining something else, or that they could juggle everything, and it became very unhealthy. And I wanted to say, like, someone wasn't strong enough to just entertain it. It was affecting this person. Their this is so weird. It's like they knew they were taking advantage of someone or people, and it's like not being humble, not being wise. Letting someone's ego get super stroked, that they were juggling having their cake and eating it too. So they were able to maintain this over here while I have that over there, and I'm in control of all this, when I think they lost control. It could have been of you, it could have been of the situation. I feel like someone lost control of where they had something established. So they came out like this, and they popped up, then flipped over, so when I picked them up, they're now in reverse. And it's the Four of Wands, the Ace of Cups reversed now, and then the Eight of Wands. I keep wanting to say like it's just not enough to fix that. Like, it's almost like there's communication, you talk to the person, but it's not on a level where it fixes things and like you're back in love and in a relationship or in a connection. And a relationship doesn't have to be love. It could be your best friend, it could be with your sibling, it could be with your parent. It's like you still talk to this person. This is cordial conversations, but there's nothing loving or endearing about the conversations. And I think someone thinks about that there's like no love in the conversation anymore. The Lovers, Gemini, and I've already just saw this one too. There's so many cards here of partnership. I feel like there's quite a few cards here of being thought about. Gemini is here heavy, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries especially throughout this reading. I just heard like someone thought that they could, like, I don't even know. They thought that you were naive or a sucker and that they could dupe you back in under their wing. Because you see the good in people, or you thought this way because they constantly saw the good in people. You thought that you could just like sucker them back in, and it Page of Wands reverse, King of Wands, Eight of Swords reverse, Nine of Pentacles, Judgment, Two of Cups. This is so bizarre. It speaks so much of someone wanting something with another person. Either it's the return of another. That King of Wands, that's air, that's fire energy again. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You could have had a falling out with one of these signs here, but a lot of it speaks to me of like someone you were very connected with, whether it was an actual relative or a really good friend or an ex you were in a relationship with. There was a strong communication, but there was a strong connection here. There were thoughts that this person would always be in my life, or you'd always be in their life, and then whenever or however this ended, I feel like one person has kind of grown up and blocked the other. They could still communicate with this person. This could be your boss. You've just blocked them from your personal life or having any connections with you where it's not just professional. I still get the sense of someone sitting on their throne, sitting on their high horse, thinking that they can just give like a page of cups or a page of wands or a little page of pentacles to a situation where the ace of cups is reverse. The four of wands is reverse. The ace of cups is reverse again. And the devil is here, reverse. Like this, someone is in hermit energy. Someone is on there, like doing it themselves. Maybe they are in a heartless mode where they used to be very loving and whatnot. But the person, there's a person on a high horse that wants the other to come to them and make it right. Hierophant reverse. This was our ending. Could be dealing with the Taurus. Six of Cups reverse. Y'all had a good connection. You had a real, again, this could be a sibling, someone you've known since your childhood, an ex that you felt like you were kids when you were with this person. Ace of Cups upright. We finally see the Ace of Cups upright, and now this is the third cup here, and the devil reversed again. There's this feeling of needing this person to make it right, Gemini, Cancer, CUSP, which is another message I've said, like, let them come to you. Let them make it right. This person, maybe they need to be humbled, and this is part of their humbling. I'm not saying go out there and deal justice and be the ever-loving judgment day. I'm saying that maybe the person who sticks to their guns, who's like, they see the good in people, and they're looking back at the behaviors that they used to put up with and the things they used to be okay with, and they're disgusted by that. That person who was part of the things that you aren't happy with or aren't happy that you are a part of, that person needs to make it right. I have a funny feeling you may never see them make it right. But they're the ones that, like, it's, I almost want to say, like, I know it takes two to tango, but I feel like someone fucked this situation up to the point where it does not need to be like this. And they need to be the one to make it right. Because right now, They're still on a high horse wanting you to come to them to make it right, when y'all were both part of what made the situation bad or whatever happened. I think two people have like worried about themselves and like worked on things, but it would take a conversation coming back together to talk about what led to the ending. Yeah, what led to the ending and unhappiness. But it has to be equal. It has to be equal. It can't be, you come to me and apologize, little girl. Yo, homie, we were both in this shit together. So, someone needs to remain stagnant, standing, waiting, if you're waiting, and let that person come around and make the apologies and open up the communication. Don't accept anything less than a motherfucking Ace of Cups, okay? Last message for Gemini, Cancer, CUSP. So, 2 Pentacles reversed. It was upright and then it flew reverse. And I feel like if it was upright, that's someone who's indecisive and doesn't know what they want and is part of the juggling energy. And in reverse, it's like making up your mind what you will and will not put up with and like sticking to that. Oh, fuck yeah. King of Swords. What you will and will not put up with and sticking to that. And in the, like, I feel like what I want to say, like, what you are seeking is seeking you. And if that's something of stability, if it's someone of stability, I feel like it's there with those King of Swords and the King of Pentacles on either side of a couple in the middle, which goes back to almost my beginning, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups reverse. Like, I feel like this is possible, getting decisive, clear, honest stability within a relationship or partnership, whatever it is you're looking for, because you've been decisive and you know what you will and will not put up with. And a good chunk of it, whether it's to be apologized or to by those that have done you wrong, or in love in general, it's like not accepting anything unhealthy and anything less than Ace of Cups. I'm not saying, also, I'm just thinking this too, this is someone who's like, I'm not looking to walk down the aisle. I'm just looking to not be dealing with little boy, little girl bullshit love games and toxic drama and shit. Like, I just want to have a healthy connection. I feel like someone, because they are choosing to go a healthier, more mature, less dramatic approach, this ties with having a smaller circle, having higher standards for what you will and will not accept when it comes to love or friendship or forgiveness, apologies from people. Like, no half-ass apology. If you're really apologizing, you need to apologize to me and tell me why. Because someone has been so definitive with those things, putting your foot down, looking at oneself, looking at the behaviors you used to be okay with, it's in turn bringing what someone has always wanted. And I've talked about this on this channel about like manifestation and the universe. If you continually engage in casual hookups and not wanting to commit while saying that you're lonely and you really want to be in a relationship, you're sending out such a fucked up mixed message to the universe. You got to be clear and precise. If you don't want to put up with that type of behaviors, bad behaviors, whatever type of behaviors, you can't engage or entertain anything like that. The only thing that's popping into my head right now is someone's thinking like, I want to live a sober life, I want to stop drinking. Well, you can't then go hang out at the bars. Like, you're just putting yourself in temptation. You're sending the mixed signal too to the people around you that, oh, he or she'll drink, they're coming to the bar. Imagine the universe being the same fucking way. Universe, I want a relationship, I want a partner, I want love. Oh, okay. Cut to, now our Gemini Cancer cusp is having wild, casual hookups every single night. God damn. Every single night. And the universe is like, well, Gemini Cancer cusp said they wanted a relationship, but they're down there hanging and banging, so I'm just gonna think they're still into hanging and banging, and I'm just gonna keep sending them that. It works the same fucking way. I hope someone understood that. Works the same fucking way. If you're serious about not wanting to put up with certain types of relationships or karmic situations, whatever, then you have to walk the walk. You have to put up boundaries. You have to create that reality. I hope that really makes sense. Because in my head, I'm like, it makes sense to me. I actually think that bar one was a good one. Because if you say you're trying to be sober, but you continue to go out, you're sending almost a mixed message to your friends, because they're going to think that, oh, they mustn't be really all that serious if they're still coming out and hanging out at the bars. Even if you haven't actually drank anything, it's just sending the mixed message. Whereas if you really didn't want to be around it and you stopped being around it, then the universe would send more, I want to say, moments and opportunities where that wouldn't include alcohol. Okay, Gemini Cancer cusp. I hope something in here resonated. This has been my longest reading in a few days, but there were a lot of clear messages that were coming out here. I'm thinking about doing a collective reading. We'll just see what happens. In the meantime, please check out the other signs in your chart and email me if you'd like a reading. Talk to you soon. Bye.